I've been an actor for 40-odd years, and for at least 20 of those 40-odd years, I've had a stalker. Doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing, it's odds on that Edith will pop up and start hassling me.
Could you see if Dennis Waterman is in, please?
Sure, who should I say is calling?
His wife.
She thinks we're married. We're not, but she's decided that we are.
I do hate to trouble him at work, I really do, but... And I know I shouldn't be saying this, and I feel foolish for saying it, but... I'm a jealous woman. And he's out there. My husband's out there in Theatreland with someone else. And a jealous woman is never one to be scorned.
Basically, what we have here is compulsive behaviour that has gone unchallenged, at least unchallenged as far as the obsessive fan is concerned. And like all compulsive behaviour, it may have started out as a perfectly harmless endeavour, but if left unchecked, it can fester into an all-consuming disorder.
Dennis!
Not now, Edith.
Do you like my t-shirt? Look, I had it done specially for you.
Yeah, it's very nice, lovely.
Are you coming home tonight?
I'm going home, my home, which has got nothing to do with you, all right?
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. Dennis. Well, obviously Dennis Waterman's a very well-known actor, and he has left some fans all the time, but there is this one especially insistent one. She's called Edith. Now, these are some of the letters that she's sent to my client, Dennis Waterman. And this one reads, "This is a picture of my new washing machine. I've named it Dennis Waterman, after you." And this is one of the many items of clothing that she sent him. I think the caption is meant as a term of endearment. It might be a joke.
Well, it's not normal. Well, she's not normal. Of course, I mean, I feel sorry for her, but I mean, her happiness is not my responsibility.
Well, there's this fine line. Well, most people stay behind it and respect the privacy of the star. But sometimes someone comes along with certain needs who has no idea, who has no concept of boundaries. Do you remember the song? Surely you remember the song, you know. I could be so good for you. I love me like you wanted to. And who do you think sang that song? Dennis, of course. And who was he singing about? Me. I was the original her indoors.
Honestly, I'm scared to go out sometimes. I mean, she knows everything about me. Where I live, where I play golf. I mean, what I have for breakfast even.
Our relationship is just like any other marriage. Granted, it's a little unconventional, but then most showbiz marriages are. We have our problems just like anyone else, but it doesn't mean we don't work things out. I mean, take Woody Allen and Mia Farrow, for example. Well, they had separate apartments, but they were happily married. Or happy until he ran off with that Chinese bird. Is it any wonder he stopped being funny?
Oh, I'd like to go out and sign a few autographs for the punters, but Edith resents anyone else talking to me. I mean, there should be a law against it. Your life just isn't your own.
These people are not as rare as we may wish to believe. I mean, look at Jerry Springer and Ricky Lake. They flaunt these people every day of the week. There's an endless supply of them, but all we do is either laugh at them or sympathise with them. Just as these people have no balance in their lives, we have no balanced judgment of them.
You just won't be told, will you? I'm not your husband, and you are not my wife.
Oh, charming. Have it your own way then. Used goods, am I?
Used goods? What are you talking about?
And then you're only after one thing, two shoves, and then it's over and you're on to the next bit of fluff. I've got a heart, I've got feelings, I've got juices, I've got needs as well.
Yeah, and so have I, and they don't include you, all right?
Just sex, and nothing else.
I've never touched you.
Oh, you've got a short memory.
Oh, Jesus Christ, just get out of the way. I mean, she lives in a world all of her own. I mean, there's not one tiny piece of reality in that thick head of hers. Now, look. She thinks we're married, right? She also thinks we have kids. And last week, for the 10th time in I don't know how many years, some dopey solicitor served divorce papers on me.
He sometimes comes through the front just to avoid me. Little tinker. I wrote a letter to the people who produced My Fair Lady and asked them if they could send me the measurement details of Dennis's costume in the show.
And I said, no, I can't give out details like that. I mean, really, she wanted the measurements for his chest, his waist and his inside leg. I mean, honestly. I mean, what if the press got hold of it? They'd have a field day.
She's turned me into a nervous wreck. I mean, for instance, I'm terrified of going on holiday just in case she turns up.
It's widely recognised that a person who is grossly overweight has a physical problem that is rooted in a psychological base. Just as a person who eats compulsively for comfort wants to stop but can't, these people have a compulsion that they themselves may see as destructive, but they can't control.
Dennis! Oh, Dennis, I brought this for you. I thought you might like it.
It's not another bleeding cake, is it?
No, no, something else, something much better. We'll see if you like it. There. Do you like it? Say you like it.
I like it.
Say you like it.
Edith, I like this about as much as I like you. Now just lay up my fucking life.
Oh, Dennis, you are mean. Oh, Dennis, no.
Look, every man has his breaking point, right? Well, I just lost it. I'm sorry, I just lost it.
That's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was give him a present. That's all I wanted to do was give him a present.
Give who a present?
Dennis.
Dennis? Oh.
Threw him in the bag and off he went.
Don't do that. Set yourself for Just dry your eyes.
Sorry.
No, you keep it. All right?
Oh, so kind, thank you. Oh. That's all he took. Just left me his handkerchief and I instantly fell in love with him. It was love at first sight.
I see a collective mindset where we've become a species that lives in the here and now. I mean, that is a metaphor for I want it here and now. And, well, live for the moment and damn the consequences. And that's what these people do. They forget about living a life. It's much easier to live a dream.
Look, she phones me up 50 times tonight. I mean, she won't leave me alone. She bakes me cakes. She writes me cards. She's driving me nuts.
Well, tell me about it. I had it for 20 years.
I've had it for 48 hours. I'm going round a bend.
I'm sorry, mate. It's your problem
You've got
now.
to take her back.
Get off.
She's your stalker.
No, she was my stalker.
She followed me to the tube last night. I stopped talking. She went about how honoured she was to be in love with a classical actor.
Oh, a classical actor. Well, you should be honoured, shouldn't you?
All right, well, it's not every day that a legend from the RSC gives you his handkerchief to dry your eyes with.
Leg end.
I have played Hamlet.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where?
Frinton.
Oh, Frinton. Yeah, that's big time, isn't it?
Yeah. Got good reviews.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who reviewed it?
Jewish Chronicle.
Well, it's big in Essex, isn't it?
It's not natural to become a Trekkie, I agree. In fact, it's downright absurd. But when you look at the mass-produced $1 million or $1 billion culture that supports a cult following like Star Trek, then dressing up like a Klingon seems quite normal.
Look, no disrespect, mate, but I was earning top dollar on TV while you were still carrying spears.
Oh, come on, Dennis. What are bloody sitcoms?
Sitcoms? They were only the most successful dramas in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, right. Who wrote them? Yeah. Pinter, Beckett, Wesker, eh? George Bernard Shaw.
Yeah, well, what's your claim to fame, eh?
Eh?
Shagging the shake of that girl.
That was never proved.
Andy Warhol once said, in the future everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. Well, that's where we are. Huh? We all want that spotlight because without it our life means nothing in modern society. Warhol's reproductions of Marilyn Monroe are not about producing art or even Monroe herself, but about producing the present ultimate commodity, a celebrity. Reality is reduced to the new Midas golden-touched word, famous, which transforms everything it touches without really changing anything.
Dennis Walton!
Who wants to know?
Edith's husband, that's who wants to know.
Ah, this is a man here.
Hey?
Yeah.
Oi, you've been messing with my bird.
What?
I found these letters that she said you wrote.
I haven't read them.
These letters, mate. Smell that. They smells of bloody brute.
I haven't
Now
said
listen,
anything.
you want to smear brute all over your dirty letters, that's one thing. You start on mine and I'll smash it all over your face.
There! Don't get him there! That's him!
Oi!
There!
Come here, you spam!
Get in, George! Nicholas! Nicholas, sweetheart, don't walk away from your true feelings! Nicholas!
If in the future everyone will be famous for 15 minutes, imagine how many stalkers there will be.
And you'll never